We're back, boys.
In a world where you're a goner, if you leave without your armor and you come across a spawner, yeah, that's Breadstick's world. It's a world full of creepers, endermen, and jukebox speakers. Shulker boxes full of everything you need to survive Breadstick world.
Breadheads, welcome back to episode 26. Let me start off by apologizing. Actually, let me start off by showing you this. My very first head that I got from Foxy's new resource pack. Isn't that so freaking cool? I got another one somewhere to show you. Right here. Wandering Trader. Oh man, I think that's my favorite. I've only got two. That's my favorite so far, but I've only have two to show you. So let me start off by apologizing for the last episode. Man, I got that episode onto YouTube and it was awful. It was so bad. The audio was terrible. Oh man, I hated it. I just absolutely hated it. But if you watch all the way through it, then awesome for you. That's what I say. Awesome for you. I appreciate it. I've adjusted some settings. We shouldn't run into that this time. At least I hope we shouldn't. And yeah, I guess that's in the past. We're going to leave it behind us, and we're going to get on with today's episode. And in today's episode, I have got a lot of stuff planned. Number one is the floor. You can see I've made some changes. I've made some changes to the inside of our mini base. Right? I put this ceiling in, and I loved it, but it was such a big contrast between the gray and the black with nothing down here. I decided to work in some gray in pillars. And I think it turned out great. I don't know what block I want to put in there yet. We're going to try and figure that out today. And I have a plan for the floor. I think it's going to turn out really cool. But that's the game plan for today. Number one, we're going to finish this room. And if we have time, we will copy it into this room. And if not, then I'll do that myself. Number two, I want to figure out a design for the nether hub. I'm desperate to get rolling on that. It's going to be such a huge project, right? Woo. I'm going to have to try and live stream some of that. So speaking of live streams, yes, I had my first, that's my mining helmet. Yeah. I had my first live stream and it was less than successful. Let me tell you, it was absolutely positively less than successful. Was not great. But, live and learn. I'm going to give it another go. I'm going to download some different software. I was using OBS Studios. I think I'm going to switch over to OBS Streamlabs. And we're going to see how it goes on the next time. One monitor streaming seems hard. It seems really hard. But I think I can get it figured out. I think. Probably. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rolling for the project today. You can see I've done a ton more mining. It's all, you can't even see all the way over there. But it's cleared out all the way over there, all the way over there. And all of our gear now, all of our main gear is now netherite, except for the axe. We haven't done spruce eater yet. We're going to have to get some more netherite for that. But I eventually want to... Oh, don't look in there, guys. I eventually want to get to complete netherite gear on everything. And we have a ton of backup gear in our backup gear box. Because I've been doing so much mining, not only do we have backup gear, but I made a ton of backup picks since the last time you guys saw it in the gearbox. So I definitely want to get all that stuff turned into netherite, upgraded to netherite. But that's going to be something I think we do long term over streams, right? Like that's not going to be something we're going to try and do in YouTube episodes. I just feel like we don't have enough time for that. And I kind of like, as I was kind of introducing the episode, yes! As I was kind of introducing the episode, I was really hoping we would find some netherite. And we did. So let's take that back with us. Actually, I was going to say, let's make there's more pieces. We got a twofer. Is that it? Is it just two? Yes, it's just two. That's okay. Two. That's awesome. So we are halfway to another upgrade. So let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to get rocking on this floor. I got a cool idea. I can't wait to show you guys. And I think you're going to really like it. I hope it's going to turn out really cool. Okay, breadheads, here's my plan for the floor, okay? We are very close to bedrock. You can see we're at level 12. And I think it'd be super cool if we dug down to bedrock and then put a glass floor Like we layered the glass, so it looks smoky, right? So this is all the glass I had. We're definitely going to have to gather some sand. And this is all the ink sacks I had. I'm pretty sure this will, I think we're going to need about 13 or 14 stacks to do both rooms. But this should be enough to get this room going. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we ended up with 59 ink sacks left. We are definitely going to have to start farming ink sacks. That's for sure. That is for show. You know what else we're going to have to start farming? Let me show you this. This does not have anything to do with our mini base. Look at this. 4 stacks of rockets. That's it. That's it, Breadhead. That's all we got left. A creeper farm is going to have to be on the agenda for sure. We just don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. So let's dig this out down to bedrock. And I think we'll just cut across there. Now let's go one more. We'll do it there. This is going to be really hard to work with. This is going to be super hard to work with while we're mining. Because we're kind of trying to like jump up to get to our stuff. Oh, it's going to be annoying. So yeah, let's talk about the live stream. I had no clue what I was doing. I had absolutely zero clue. Oh, I put this new door up. How do you guys like that? I think it turned out pretty cool. This might look better if it was a crimson door maybe, or we had some sort of black door would be cool, but I'm pretty happy with it. So anyway, live stream. That's what we were talking about. It was terrible. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I mean, just not a single clue what I was doing. I was live for maybe like 15 minutes trying to figure out settings and, you know, all that business. And yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I'm trying to stream on a single monitor. So that doesn't really help my situation. And I think if I switch out to Streamlabs and I can do like a chat and an alert overlay, I think it'll be better. So that's the game plan anyways, right? That's my game plan anyways. So I'll tell you what. Let me get this floor dug out down to the bedrock. Let me get all this netherite cleared out. And then we are going to come back and try and get this glass in here so it looks like foggy layers. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen that done before on other people's channels. I think it's going to be really cool. I hope it's going to be really cool. Okay, breadheads, I got a progress report here. This is what it's going to look like. So if you look straight down this glass block here, it's going to be that kind of smoky, foggy haze. And I think one more layer probably would have looked better, but we only have room for 4 layers. So basically we can roll down right here, skip one, hit, skip one, hit, skip one, hit. And 4 layers takes us right to the top of the bedrock. So I think that's the best we're going to be able to do. And I started laying in a combination of blackstone brick and polished blackstone. And I think that's going to look good for the walls. But I was thinking as I was down there, I'm going to try and add in some soul soil with some blue flames down the bottom. Not many. Not so much it's like distracting, but just maybe 2 or 3 spots where we've got some blue flames underneath there that will catch the eye. I think that's going to be cool. I hope. So I'm not 100% sold, but I think I'm sold enough that I want to give that a try. So let me go ahead and get the soul soil down there, get it on fire. I'll get these walls changed out, and I'll bring you back in. We'll finish up the last couple of layers, and we'll see what the finished product is. I think it's going to look good. Like, if you look down this way, I think it's going to be cool. You know I don't do anything that's not cool. Ha! Here it is, breadheads. The walls are all done. The walls are all finished, except for that little spot right there. I couldn't reach it. Bam. There it is. So the first layer of glass is in. The fires are going. I think this is going to end up really cool. Let's put this glass in. It is really hard to see where you're at on these glass floors. It's a little bit easier with going on the same level. Like, I tried to place these down and it was really, really tough. But let's get this glass in. Let's get these last few layers of glass in and see what this looks like. I think it's going to come out really well. Man, I sure hope so. I'm afraid I'm going to get all this done and absolutely hate it. Isn't that always the way? I mean, I feel like that is always the way when I do a big project. I feel like I just absolutely hate it every time. I was thinking that when we were talking about a creeper farm, we didn't even really address like the big issue. What farms are broken? I don't even know. I haven't even gone through to see what farms are still working and what farms are actually broken. The raid farm specifically I'm thinking of, because I used the last of our emeralds to enchant all these picks for mining netherite, and I don't even know if I can replace those emeralds. I think I had like 29 blocks of emeralds left, something like that. And I don't even know if I can replace those. I don't know if we can replace those. That's something we're going to have to look into for sure. Oh, I think it's looking good. I think it's looking really good. I think I'm going to like it. I hope. Now, don't worry about this. I know you're thinking, Breadstick, you forgot a whole wall. No, I didn't. We're going to transition into this floor, into the floor in this room, and do the same thing. So that's all going to be empty space and glass layers, okay? So we didn't forget. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, I don't even know what floors are working. Can we even go to the raid farm and get more emeralds? I'm honestly really not sure at this point. So I think whether it's in a live stream or whether it's in an episode, we're going to take some time and really go figure out like what farms are working and what farms aren't. Because if we're not going to be able to... Oh, I didn't think about this. What are we going to do? If we're not going to be able to replace our emeralds, we're going to be in real trouble. So we're definitely going to have to get that fixed and get that running for sure. All right, I think let's do something different right here. We're going to replace this. We're going to replace this glowstone. Let's replace it with some blackstone like that. Okay, so that looks better. And then I think the shulker box. Okay, so I didn't explain this. This chest right here, we're dumping netherite, and I'm saving all the netherite that we're mining. Like that chest is almost full. That chest, this is all full of netherrack. So we've got basically 4.5 double chests of netherite. Netherite. Whew, I wish we had 4.5 double chests of netherite. That'd be freaking awesome. We've got 4.5 chests of netherrack, and then all these are empty shulker boxes I brought over from the overworld, from our swamp cottage. And I'm saving all of this for projects. I don't know what we're going to end up doing. This bottom one, we are basically throwing netherrack in, and it's just filling these up. And when it's full, I just replace it with another one, so we have places to put it. But we have got to do something, because every time we break this box, it's going to fall down a layer, and that's not going to work for us. So I'm thinking maybe we just do something simple, like maybe we just do that, right? Maybe we can get away with doing that, and then we can put a shulker box down. We're going to replace that for sure. We're going to see that, and that is going to be annoying. Are we out of polished? No, we're out of brick. Let's do that. Yes. And then, so we're just throwing that in like this, and it's shuffling down and filling up. Now this shulker box is full, so let's get an empty and see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's not the best. That's not the best. We might maybe want to put in a shulker box loader at some point, but that'll work. That'll work for right now. And it gives us somewhere to put our netherrack. Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. Once that netherrack despawns down there, I think that's cool. We maybe could have done even like a little lava, or maybe some what's that called? The blue block. I want to say blue psyllium. That's not right. That's not right. I'm getting my the warped, this stuff out here. This stuff. What's that called? Warped something? But I don't know. You know what? Let's just look. So it's called warped nilium. Nilium? Ooh, that's weird. Warped nilium. We could have put some of that down there and like grown some of the plants on it, right? That might have been cool. I don't know. We'll revisit that because we're gonna have to do this whole side. So we'll come back to that and see what it looks like. See what we think. But I'm pretty happy with this. It turned out really well. I think this base turned out really well in general. We just got to figure out what we want to put up here. And I don't know. Do we want to put some of this warped wood? We could do the crying obsidian too. Do we have any warped wood left? I don't even know. Oh no, we got 11 pieces. 11 pieces. Yes. We got 3 options I can think of, okay? So we can do the stripped, like that. What's that look like? Okay, that's cool. That looks good. That's very bright. Very bright. Or we could do the wood. Let's see if we can get some more. I want some more. I want some more of that mycelium. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh, I mean, I think that's the winner. I don't even think we need to try anything else. I don't think we need to try anything else. Yeah, that's it. That's it, dudes. I'm super happy with that. I was going to try the warped wood, the warped planks, but I think that's the winner. And we could maybe even do a chain, like a chain and a lantern hanging from the top. Okay, let's try this. Chain, chain, chain. Lantern? Let's go one higher. Let's go one less chain. Oh yeah, that looks stellar. Oh man, that looks so good. I love it. I love it, breadheads. I think this room turned out awesome. What are you doing in here? Crit. Yeah. Oh, I love this room. Absolutely, positively. I think this is awesome. All right, so we will duplicate that in here. But before we do that, I want to get into a design for the nether hub. So let's do that. Let's try and figure something out. I'm going to shoot over there. I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll try and figure out what we can do there. I'll gather up some blocks too. I'd really like to get something cool worked out. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get that done today because the nether hub is huge and we got all the hallways to dig out. But we'll figure something out and maybe work on that on live stream. And then if we have time at the end of the episode, we'll come back in and we'll talk more about some broken farms. Maybe dig for some netherite. I've got all these brand new picks that I just made, and I would love to burn through some. Look at that. Look at all these new picks I just made. So we got Breadstick Fortune 1 and 2, and I did Silky Smooth all the way through 6. All the way through 6. And then Breadstick Fortune 3. So let's put those in order. Yeah, boy. Let me do some flying around, some block gathering, and I will meet you breadheads in the nether hub. Alright, Breadhead Nation, we are back in the nether hub. Now, I've done some editing. It's the next day, and we've got a few minutes left in the episode before we need to wrap up. And I thought we'd come over here and see what we can figure out with this nether hub. Now, I spent a little bit of time off camera just collecting some random blocks, some things I thought we might like, thought we might need. I don't know. I'm not 100% positive where we're going with this. But I have an idea. I've got a few ideas that I think I'm going to like. Hopefully. So we've basically got, I figure we've got 2 sections, right? We've got kind of the angled section with the diagonals here. And then we've got the flat section where the doorways are going to be. And I know that I'm thinking I want to use blackstone, a lot of blackstone. And I absolutely loved the way the the warped wood, the warped logs, stems. I think stems, what do you call them? Maybe? I don't know. So I absolutely loved the way that worked out. So I thought we would try and put some of that into effect here. At least that's the game plan. So let's lay out the basic idea. Okay. All right. That's kind of something. We kind of got something coming together there. And then maybe we can even carry this over here. Possibly. Let's make a bunch of these so we don't have to stop going. We can stop going back and forth. Let's do this. Let's just do like a half a stack. 2. And then a half a stack of the polished. And then we got a couple of the snout bricks. I don't know what those are called. Snout bricks? That's what I'm calling them. Snout bricks. I'm not 100% sold on that. I don't like the blue next to the shroom lights. I just don't think that looks super great. Okay, I think that's better. Honestly, I wish we had sea lanterns. Man, I bet sea lanterns will look so good right there. So I put my thinking cap on for just a second, right? Turned the recording off and just looked at it. And I think the regular blackstone, I think it does it. So I changed the smooth, or the polished, out to regular brick, right? Threw some half slabs out just to kind of get like this angle, this look. And I took out the snout blocks. That just makes me laugh every time I say it. And I put into some of the regular blackstone, just kind of textured it in. And I think that might be the ticket, dudes. I think that might be the ticket. Now, I don't have any lava, but maybe lava back here. Put in some lava falls. And then I think I might, in between episodes, get a couple sea lanterns and maybe try that out. But honestly, it doesn't matter because it is that time. It is time to wrap it up. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Give me some suggestions. I'm not sure. Do we go from warp to crimson? Do we do some trapdoors? I mean, yeah. Those are the two sections we got to work with, right? The doorways and then the diagonal parts. You guys let me know. But that's it. That's it. We got to wrap it up here, breadheads. If you enjoyed the episode, give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing. I hope you dudes had a blast. I know that I did. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Later, breadheads.